Hey friends, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel, and there is a concert coming that I thought would never happen. This is hot off the presses here, and it blew my mind when I saw this headline. And guys, let me tell you, November 30th, 2024 is a day that will live in infamy. That's right, the kings of metal themselves, Manowar, are going to play their first USA show in 10 years, and it's going to be in New York. And here's the deal, this is not some secret warm-up show for their European tour, but this is a proper, massive Manowar show at the King's Theater in Brooklyn, New York. It's nice of them to name the theater after the Kings of Metal. I mean, take a look at what this theater looks like. It's a good fit for Manowar. Now, for those of you who are not paying attention or otherwise living under a rock, why is this such a big deal? Well, Manowar, despite being one of the largest metal bands in the world, and they are from New York, it's a USA band, they rarely play in the US. They typically play in places like England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, or Belgium, Holland, and France, places like that. They never fail. Or even Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Italy, or Switzerland, or Austria, or even back in good old Germany. They typically play in places like that, and these days it's extremely rare that they play in the USA. Okay, so I've got a quick headline / press release here that I want to go over that's got all the details about this. But of course, guys, if you enjoy videos like this, checking out cool guitars and staying up on all the latest news in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is over on Blabbermouth here. Here's the headline: Manowar announces first U.S. concert in a decade. It starts off here. Manowar has announced an exclusive U.S. concert for November 30th, 2024 at King's Theater in Brooklyn, New York. It will mark the band's first live appearance in Manowar's home country in a decade. Earlier today, Manowar shared a video from Joey DeMaio in which he said, "This is Joey DeMaio from Manowar, and I've just returned from signing the contract that will bring Manowar back to America. November 30th, next year, Manowar will take the King's Theater in Brooklyn apart, tearing the roof off the place." So watch social media and pay attention as tickets go on sale this coming Wednesday. We'll see you there. Now that's the basic information. The article goes on here to say, talk about Michael Batio joining the band and then Dave Chedrick joining the band and all that stuff, just kind of where the band is at today. But hey, today, I'm shooting this on Wednesday, so let's go and let's, how much do these tickets cost? Let's see what it's going to take to get one of these tickets here. Okay, guys, so I'm on the King's Theater website. Honestly, their ticket thing is not super clear here, but from what I can tell, the tickets that are available right now go from around $150 to maybe, let's see here, maybe $250, just depending on how close to the stage you want to be. So, for sure, these are not cheap tickets, but hey, it's the one and only Manowar show in the US in the past 10 years. For me, it's totally worth it. I would rather see a show like this than see, I don't know, Metallica or something like that, which would probably cost way more anyway. Now, I'm very fortunate in that I have seen Manowar before in the United States, but as you can imagine, it has been many, many years. So I'm hoping I can go to this show. It's going to be incredible, I'm sure. The other thing I want to mention is that there's a lot going on with the Kings of Metal these days. There's been a lot happening in the Manowar camp. Obviously, I reported towards the end of last year that Angelo Batio had joined Manowar, and they had a new drummer, Dave Chedrick. And this past year, they've been doing a lot of shows, a lot of touring, and everybody seems to really dig this current lineup. And, it's always tough when bands go through lineup changes, and Manowar has gone through probably more than its fair share in, say, the past 5 years. So the lineup they have now is fantastic, and I'm hoping that, it's set in stone for some time to come. Also on that topic, Manowar announced that they're going to be releasing a new studio album in 2025. Now, they haven't released too much in the way of details about that new album, but I'm really excited for it. It's been a long time since a full-blown studio album back with the Lord of Steel, and obviously with the lineup they have now, and in particular with Angelo Batio doing leads, I would assume, on the new album, then it's just, I mean, that's going to be a mind-blowing metal album, which is going to be the latest in a long list of mind-blowing metal albums from Manowar. It's a band that just will not stop, and I don't want them to stop. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I thought that basically this would never happen. You know, maybe Manowar would do like a little show before they do a big tour over in Europe or something, basically as a rehearsal, but this is a proper, full-blown, full-stage production Manowar show right in the heart of New York City. I live in Los Angeles. I live on the other side of the country, so I'm going to see if I can make a pilgrimage over to New York and see that concert, because I think it's going to be amazing. But yeah, I'm really glad they're doing it. Hopefully the concert will be such a massive success that they'll be like, hey, we got to do more USA shows. That'd be great for all of the USA Manowar fans. Now guys, let me know, what do you think about this? Have you ever seen Manowar? What did you think of the band? And also, are there any bands that you guys, you know, bands that like only play in Europe, or maybe a Japanese band or something like that, that you wish would come and play in the United States? Let me know about all that stuff down in the comments section below. Okay guys, that is it. Obviously, I'm a huge Manowar fan. I'm so glad they're finally coming back and playing a show in the USA. So guys, I'll have information down in the video description below if you want to, you know, get tickets or check out the show or just see what else Manowar's up to right now. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and death to false metal.